الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه وذرياته أجمعين. أما بعد, all praise be to Allah Azza wa Jal, our creator, our sustainer, and the bestower of infinite mercy. And may salat and salam, peace and blessings be upon our Habib, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alhamdulillah, today we are all gathered here for Eid al-Adha 1444 Hijri. We are gathered here for what today? Eid al-Adha, the second Eid of the year out of the two Eids. What is the first Eid? Eid al-Fitr, commencing at the end of Ramadan. What is the second Eid? The Eid today. What Eid is it today? Eid al-Adha, the Eid of sacrifice. The Eid where millions of sheep, cows, goats, etc. have been sacrificed. The Eid where this meat has been shared with the poor people. But where does all of this come from? Where do these practices originate from? Where have they come from? The practice of sacrifice, the Qurbani, this comes from the defining event which occurred at the time of Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. From which Nabi's time did this come from? Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam's time. The time where Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, went to his young son, Nabi Ismail alayhi salam. Who did he go to? His son, Nabi Ismail alayhi salam. And he told his son about a dream he saw. He told his son about what? Answer, what did he tell his son about? A dream he saw, in which our Creator Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala asked him to sacrifice what is the most dearest thing to him. And what was this? What is the most dearest thing to someone? It was his son Nabi Ismail alayhi salam. In Surah Saffat, ayah 102, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, He declares, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. فلما بلغ معه السعي قال يا بني إني أرى في المنام أني أذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصابرين. And when his son was old enough to walk with him, he said, Ya bunayya, my son, inni ara fil manami, I have seen in a dream, anni adbahuka, that I am slaughtering you. Fanzur madha tara. So see, what do you think? So Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, he has seen in a dream where he is slaughtering his son. So he asked his son, Nabi Ismail alayhi salam, what he thinks. Ismail alayhi salam, he replies, Ya abati fa'al ma tu'mar. Ya abati fa'al. Oh my father, do ma tu'mar, what you have been commanded to do. Oh my father, do what you have been commanded. Satajiduni insha'Allah min as-sabirin. Satajiduni, you will find me insha'Allah, by the will of Allah, min as-sabirin, of the patient. You will find me of the patient. So what do we learn from these ayats? What do we understand from this ayah? We learn that Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was tested, he was examined by Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala by being commanded to have to slaughter his son, his beloved son. He was tested how? How was he tested? He was tested by being commanded to have to slaughter his son, Nabi Ismail alayhi salam. Ibadallah, we need to understand that this isn't like sacrificing or giving up anything small or anything such as food, money, property, etc. Many people, they are reluctant to give up even these. Rather, this is the giving up of his son, his child, his most beloved asset. And from this ayah, we also learn that Prophet Ismail alayhi salam, not even as an adult, but as a young child. What was he? Was he an adult? He was not an adult, he was a child. Was patient enough to go ahead with this, and he agreed. He was patient enough to what? To go ahead with this. SubhanAllah. Such was the quality of our Nabi Ismail alayhi salam, even during his childhood. So after this, both Nabi Ismail and Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, they both set out to go to Mina. But within this journey, there is also another significant story I would like to mention. So, within this journey, Shaitan, Iblis, he went to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and told him that the dream where he saw, where he was slaughtering, it was from Shaitan, and it was Shaitan tricking him in the dream. So what did Iblis try to do? What was his plan? He was trying to deceive Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. He tried to convince Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam that the dream wasn't from Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, rather was a deception from Shaitan. However, this incident in itself was Shaitan's attempt to deceive Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. However, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, he understood this, so he pelted stones at him. This action, it is still done today by our brothers and sisters who are doing Hajj, and started the sacrifice. Then Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, he declared, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قَدْ صَدَّقْتَ الرُّؤْيَا إِنَّا كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ. قَدْ, verily, صَدَّقْتَ, you have fulfilled الرُّؤْيا, the vision, the dream. Verily, you have fulfilled the vision. Verily, you have fulfilled what? The vision, the dream. Inna, indeed we, كذلك, thus, نجزي, reward al-muhsinin, the good doers. Inna كذلك نجزي المحسنين, indeed we thus reward the muhsinin, the good doers. Thus from this we can see that Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, he had fulfilled this obligation, this command. And thus what happens? What does he see when he opens his eyes? He sees a giant ram in place instead of his son Ismail alayhi salam. They then sacrificed the ram instead. And this is where the current procession of sacrificing the qurbani comes from. But instead of sacrificing our children, we sacrifice the animal, be it a cow or a ram or a sheep, etc. And by doing this, we are also fulfilling the sunnah of Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. In a hadith in Tirmidhi, it was narrated that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, ما هذه الأضاحي يا رسول الله? What is the qurbani ya Rasulullah, O Messenger of Allah? قال سنة أبيكم إبراهيم. He, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, said, it is the sunnah of your father, your forefather, Ibrahim alayhi salam. It is the sunnah of who? Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. وقالوا فما لنا فيها يا رسول الله. They said, what reward is there for us, Ya Rasulullah? قال بكل شعرة حسنة. He replied, for every hair there is reward. قالوا فالسوق يا رسول الله. They asked, even for the wool? قال بكل شعرة من السوق حسنة. He said, he Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, for every hair of wool there is reward. Now qurbani, this also teaches us the importance of remembering the rest of the ummah. Those who may be going through calamity or harsh situations. Qurbani also teaches us the importance of remembering who? Poor people, the rest of the ummah. Those who are going through calamity, those going through harsh times. We, alhamdulillah, we are able to celebrate Eid and enjoy Eid, but there are many people who are not fortunate enough to enjoy Eid like us. It is a great opportunity to achieve the blessing of Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala by helping and assisting those in need. And this element, it is also bounded within the practice of qurbani. As in qurbani, the meat is distributed to 3 parts. The meat is distributed to how many parts? 3 parts. The first part being for one's own family, the second part being for one's neighbors, and the third part being for the poor people. So, just on a closing note, I would also like to mention one more Quranic ayah for everyone. And this is in Surah Hajj, ayah 37. And Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, He declares here, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. لن ينال الله لحومها ولا دماؤها ولكن يناله التقوى منكم. It is neither their meat nor their blood that reaches Allah, but it is their piety from you that reaches Him. What reaches Allah? Does the blood or the meat reach Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala? No, it is the piety which came from doing the slaughter in the first place, which reaches Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. I hope this has been beneficial. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.